This is Kickin' and Streamin' Podcast. Here are your hosts, Graham and Jocelyn.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kickin' and Streaming Podcast. My name is Graham, and of course, with me is the very fantastic, the infallible Jojo. Hello, Jojo.
Infallible. That's a new one. I like that.
You see what I'm saying? I gotta do my thing, you know.
Howdy do. How you doing?
Jojo, I'm doing okay. That's what I have to say, you know.
Yeah.
That don't necessarily mean anything, you know. I'm just, as you said, plugging along.
Yes. That's
How
my.
are you? How are you doing, Jojo?
I'm plugging along.
That seems to be the thing.
It's the phrase for this year, last year, this whatever it is, this time seems to work.
Whatever, right? The crazy thing is, last week, after the show, we normally have a little brainstorming to come up with what we are going to talk about in the next few weeks. And we had sort of things a bit planned out, and all of a sudden, boom. Was it on Tuesday?
I think it was Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah. The Golden Globes nomination dropped, and we were like, yo, this is a what the fuck moment, so we're gonna have to work with it.
Well, yeah, this is the kind of thing you just can't let slide or can't not talk about. I don't know.
Right, so needless to say that today we are going to discuss the Golden Globe nominations. Also, all of the moments.
There was plenty of those.
I mean, yeah, no cool. Let's talk about our disappointments.
Oh, God, yes.
In terms of movies, the first one I have to talk about is The Five Bloods.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
What do you think happened here, Jojo? What? Explain this to me. Make that make sense for me. Please. Help me out here.
I can't. It makes no sense to me either. I don't understand why it wasn't nominated as best film. I don't understand why it wasn't nominated in directing. I don't understand where there wasn't a lead actor and a supporting actor nomination in this. I don't get it. I don't understand what the hell happened. This was a great movie and an important movie, and I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know. I don't know what they were sniffing. I don't know how they could have missed this. I don't get it.
Yeah, this was a big one. And obvious, like even before, even 5 minutes before publishing the nominations, somebody should be like, let me take a look at this list again. Who did we miss? What did we miss?
Yeah.
And this is like, yeah, The Five Bloods should be there. And so with that, we have to talk about the big fuck up in not nominating Delroy Lindo as Best Actor.
Yes.
Because I think 45 minutes out of an hour of the podcast episode we did about The Five Bloods, at least a good 45 minutes of those we spent talking about Delroy Lindo just sticking this movie on his shoulder. Yes. And it wasn't overacting. It wasn't, just showboating. It was a man who really, really portrayed the plight of a Vietnam veteran, a black Vietnam veteran, to the best of his ability. And I am floored. I am absolutely floored that these motherfuckers just ignored that.
I do not understand it. I do not understand it at all. I don't get it. He was phenomenal in this role. His monologues were amazing. His chemistry with the other actors were amazing. This is a crime. Right? This is a crime. And I will even go to the point of saying that I feel like Chadwick Boseman should have been nominated
supporting actor.
For Best Supporting Actor for this role as well. Because he was great in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. He was wonderful, but he was also so great in this. And I feel like this was I don't know. This one was a transcendent role for me for him, and
Yes.
he deserved to be nominated for this too. Probably win for Ma Rainey's, but be nominated for this. I don't understand how this got completely snubbed. I don't get it. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yes. Yes. And in terms of TV, we've already mentioned it, right?
Yes. Yeah. There's actually a couple for me that I mean, I'm gonna list them in order. I think of being, and I'm kind of upset that Tales from the Loop didn't get something because it was amazing. I'm
Yeah.
upset that The Boys didn't get something because it was great. But take it to a whole nother level when you go to I May Destroy You, because that was some of the best anything visual, not just movie, not just TV, not just anything to involve the whole experience. It's the best thing I have seen in probably a decade. And to just completely snub, totally, there's absolutely no nomination at all in this. I do not understand. I don't understand. It's the fact that it and the Five Bloods received nothing says something really horrible about the Golden Globes.
Yes. Yes. And when you think about it, if you think about it this way, this is the same Golden Globes that when Goo Goo Gaga a couple of years ago over Fleabag.
Yes.
And, you know, Michaela Cole wrote and acted in a masterpiece that Fleabag will never come close to.
No.
Right? I May Destroy You is a masterpiece. And anyone who is a movie critic or, you know, if you're a Hollywood Foreign Press Association and you don't take this show into consideration and you completely missed it, then I don't know. Maybe I'm better at your job than you are.
You need to turn your badge in. That's what it comes down to. You need to turn your badge in.
Yes.
I just and the fact that and I can't pronounce her name, but the best friend Terry, the actress who played Terry,
yes,
nomination as well.
Yes.
I would say that Kwame, the actor who played Kwame, deserved a nomination as well. Those three were so unbelievably good. The whole cast was great. This thing should have swept. It should have. It should have been writer. It should have been screenplay. It should have been series. All of them should have been nominated. And the fact that it was completely left out of everything is a travesty. It is a travesty, and it is a miscarriage, and it says so many terrible things about the Golden Globes, and the fact that they went crazy over Fleabag and the fact that this was ignored makes me sick.
And the fact that we're still talking about Schitt's Creek and shit. I mean, nothing.
And there's that. Nothing against Schitt's Creek. I'm sure it's a lovely show, but at the same time, it's not going to change the world. Okay, it's not going to change the world. I May Destroy You could change the world if people were actually watching it.
Yeah. That was the greatest injustice I've ever seen. And I'm not even interested in watching the Golden Globes, to be honest. But I'm only going to watch it, obviously, because we do this show and we have to talk about this, you know. Right. But like after this, it's just come on. It's just no. There is far too much that they miss there, and it feels that as though somebody on purpose decided, no, don't bring it up. We're never going to consider it. That's it. You know, because here's the thing. Sometimes there's a lot of shows here that we know that they have no intentions of giving a Golden Globe to. There's a lot of movies there. There are a lot of actors there that we know that they nominated, but we already know that that's it. The nomination is all you can go for. But at least there's a mention. At least there's a validation that you did some work that deserve to be seen, that deserve to be mentioned on this big stage.
Yes. Yeah.
So what the hell is wrong with I May Destroy You? Why? Why not?
Yeah. I read an article from someone saying that they thought, well, it must, when they saw that it hadn't been nominated for anything, they were like, well, it must have for some reason not been eligible, because they have weird rules or whatever, like the foreign language movie I was talking about. That must be why. There's something about it, like the date wasn't quite right or something like that. And no, that was not the case at all. It was completely eligible to be reviewed and nominated and everything else. So I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah. The last time we were this pissed off about anything was when we learned that Netflix had canceled the OA.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think we had that level here.
Yeah. I think we might have crossed that level.
So, the Golden Globes are going to be broadcast, February 28th?
February 28th, yes.
So, watch it, and the next day we are going to record and give you our opinions, what surprised us, what didn't. And I think it's fair to say that we're looking at a very predictable broadcast of the Golden Globes. And, we probably won't be thrilled the next day.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, and probably in one or two cases where maybe, hopefully, there'll be one or two things where like, yeah, that's good, yay. But I mean, overall, because of the complete snub of I May Destroy You and Defy Bloods, it makes it difficult to have joy in any of the good things that do happen. Yeah.
And so, I think we're done. We're done here for today. It's that time where we take a moment to ask you to visit us on our website, kickingandstreamingpodcast.com. Also, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. You can find Jocelyn on Instagram as
Jocelyn Podcast, where I need to start posting again.
And meanwhile, you will find me on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook as Mr. Puzzetta. That's MrPuzzetta. So this is again one more moment for me and for Jocelyn to say, we're calling you today, folks. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Kickin' and Streamin' Podcast. If you found value in our content, please subscribe and share. We would also be delighted to hear what you think of this podcast. So please rate us by writing a quick review on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on all major social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Join the conversation happening today on our Facebook group.